My today was Trump. Hope you well.
Hello.
Hey, Pickles. How
Hey,
you
Peach.
doing?
I'm doing good. How is the weather for you right now?
Cool as crystal.
Okay. Hey, I wasn't certain, I didn't know if we were going to be streaming tonight.
Yeah, nah. I did reach out to you on Discord to
Yeah.
let you know. But, yeah. Now, did you prepare yourself?
A little bit. I did prepare some. I have, some
Okay.
idea of the connection that we're going to be doing with VR Troopers and Reboot the Guardian Code.
Okay, yeah. I proposed mine a lot.
Okay.
Okay, so guys, as Kirkle's level, he is talking about a connection, a a weird connection between VR triples and the Guardian Code of Reboot. And I'm gonna be talking about if all of the animated mystery solver games are the same people. And I will tell you, mine's pretty expensive. So, who do you want to go first?
Okay, who do you want to go first? Well, I could start ourselves off.
Okay?
Um, so we already knew going in that VR Troopers and Reboot shared quite a few similarities, particularly in the whole way that both shows have a missing father character. A
Yeah.
missing father who has a connection to a digital enemy who is trying to take over the human world. In VR Troopers, it is KiloCon, and Reboot is the Dark Code. Now, I could posit that yes, we do know who the missing father is in Reboot, and he turned out to be the sorcerer. And in VR Troopers is a character named Tyler Steele. Both of them are people who create ways for humans to enter into a digital world. Both of them create a digital assistant to help our companions. With VR Troopers, it is um, Horatio Hart, who is uh, who was a person, but was basically died and turned into a digital being. You know what? I made this mistake. It's Grimlord. KiloCon is Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad. Grimlord is VR Troopers. All right,
Hmm.
so I would posit that Tyler Steele actually is the same character in both VR Troopers and in Reboot the Guardian Code. That he is actually the father of the main character from Reboot the Guardian Code, and that Ryan Steele is actually his secret older brother,
Mm-hmm.
and that the dark code that that the father was trying to work against is actually a reborn Grimlord, and that the Guardian Code stuff is the second attempt at creating warriors to battle back Grimlord's forces. For this time, are existing entirely within the digital world as opposed to sending monsters into the real world. Because he was defeated by the VR troopers in their original forces. So, since they couldn't battle in the real world, they were solely exist in the digital world where it's harder to defeat them. Now, the things going back towards that are the similarities in terms of like the way the characters look. Um, Power Steel and the Sorcerer in Ruby the Guardian Code are both uh, young to middle aged white males, blonde hair, um, both computer scientists, both people who are battling against digital forces. And we do not know what happened to Ryan Steele actually after the events of VR Troopers because he went missing, and they do not believe we actually found out what happened to him. Right, hold on, let me check. Uh, uh, hmm. Okay, so he was rescued. Let me see exactly when he was rescued.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. So there was time travel in VR Troopers. We know that's in effect. Hmm.
Yeah.
Mm. All right, trying to find this. Okay, so actually, yeah, I found some guess. So he is rescued, and he leaves to go to Norway to design a new program to destroy Grimlord and the virtual world. So this last appearance is him heading off a search to create a new program, which could be Vera, because he was
Um,
developing new AI software to deal with viruses. So that could be Vera, is what he creates and develops in Norway the Guardian Code video game.
hmm.
And he also has a digital form, very similar to how the sorcerer has a digital form. For him, it's Darkheart. And the sorcerer in Reboot is. Where? Let me pop it up.
Okay.
Okay, let's see, let's see. Yeah, because he was a guardian. He faked his death and lived in cyberspace, which is exactly what Mr. Steele did. He lived in cyberspace as well.
Cool.
Mm. Okay, cannot find a picture for that.
Hmm.
All right. Anyway, yeah. Adam Carter is Tyler Steele. Also, because Tyler Steele sounds like a fake name, Adam Carter could just be the real name.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
so
got you.
um, we know that he leaves. He creates computer programs. He is battling viruses. He has a son who he digitizes, which could be the first attempt. Like, first is him creating armor that allows him to face viruses in the real world. His second attempt is fully digitizing people to battle viruses in the digital world.
Yeah,
He has a history of turning people into artificial intelligence, which he does with his professor friend, who, when he dies, he turns him into a digital being. But he also, over the course of working um, with the Guardian program, learns how to turn digital beings into real life flesh and blood beings, which we get with Vera. Um, and I'd say that is all that we kind of need. I can go into more detail, but I'd love to hear your thoughts on the mystery stuff.
okay, so.
So yeah, I did a bit of thought into this, but I still wasn't quite certain whether or not we were going to be doing it tonight.
Yeah, no, that's why I did attempt to message you on Discord
Oh well, I
with,
was at work when you did that.
yeah. Okay, so as for excessive analysis, I have developed a theory that mystery subtleties across any series, things like mystery for Skibidi, the funky phantom crew, the American Chen and the Chen and Jeff Glover's game are, are actually all voted of the same team operating under different guises. Here's the breakdown of why they are in fact identical. Now, I
Mm-hmm.
have to break it down into different sections. First, we're gonna go over the core similarities in the two slips. So, mm, upon closely examining the team dynamic, it becomes clear that these follow follow identical from real slash pleasure fled from mystery skip from the funky phantom and also and others also a natural take Charles and pointed out the investigations even down to seven traps.
I do have a question. Where would you say that it all starts with?
I mean, chronologically speaking, I do say it's stops with Scooby-Doo. Just, and yes, it's simple, it's a cop-out, but out of any of these that I know, Scooby-Doo is the oldest game that I know of. So, and that's the chronological type one. And now I'm not casted caveman as old as Scooby-Doo because I do believe his stuff takes place as was Scooby-Doo, if not around the same time as Scooby-Doo.
Gotcha. That was actually what I was considering when you're talking about the age.
Yeah. Now, a second type we have is the smart problem solver, which for misleading we got Velma. The for the amazing 10 and the 10 coin we have 10, and with double Joes we have Bubbles. They all fulfill the role of the logical, science-driven, and brainy investigator who disciples clues and provides the relative for otherwise supernatural effects. Then also type is the cowboy comic relief. For that in Scooby we obviously have Shaggy and Scooby-Doo. For Funky Feather we have Mostly and Jeff Jaws are all carry quick to the team's operations, often accidentally solving mysteries despite the bumbling waves.
I will ask, how much did you delve into like the different shows? Like, did you watch any episodes?
I watched a few of each. I didn't have time to watch like the entire season of each show, but I did watch, like 3 episodes each to kind of get me in most into each cartoon's kind of gimmick. Now, I will say that one that I may not touch on here is Speed Buggy, but I I do include speed buggy in all of this because it's a similar concept. A less alt type is the useful female character, which we have Daphne from Mystery Inc., DD from Devil Dolls, and April from Pen Clan. They all serve as the support hands-on character who assists the problem solver and saves compose under pressure. These archetypes don't just resemble each other, they are so identical that it's difficult to dismiss as mere coincidence. The group dynamics persist, even if the aesthetic changes from ghosts to sea creatures or from teenagers to talking animals. Now, for my next part, we have the paranormal focus across teams. All these teams deal primarily with paranormal, supernatural, or otherwise mysterious phenomena, be it ghosts in Scooby-Doo and Funky Phantom, underwater or alien monsters in Jabba Jaw, and mystical beings in the amazing Chen and Chen Kai. The core formula remains the same. A group of teens or teen-like figures encounter a seemingly paranormal threat, which they investigate and ultimately reveal an elaborate hoax, or in some cases, a actual supernatural occurrence.
I will say, which of the shows have the higher percentage of actual supernatural stuff happening in them?
I mean, if I had to say, for me, I would say fucking Fender, but that's just my opinion.
That might have to do with them having a literal ghost in every single episode.
Yes, so, uh, okay, now, in the, mm, mm, the single focus on paranormal across different time periods, settings, and even species points towards a, self, a shared purpose and mission. Okay, now my next section is so close and recorded scenes. Beyond casuals and the paranormal figures, these teams exhibit many of the same tropes and recorded scenes. One, mystery vehicles. All of these teams rely heavily on a central vehicle that serves as both transport and sometimes a home base. From the mystery music to the van and the funky fandom, these shows, these vehicles are common parts of the team's identities. My second is mass villains. The villains are almost always costumed or disguised, play on the idea of deception. The teams regularly
Hey, Dunstan. Excuse me. Hey, Dunstan. Good to see you.
unmask the antagonist, revealing a perfectly logical explanation for what initially seems supernatural. Number 3. Unexplained
Just to let you
recurrent.
know, Dunstan, DJ is trying to prove that all of the Scooby Doo ripoffs and such are actually just different versions and are Scooby Doo and the gang.
Yeah, or recon, recombination. Uh, hold on. I looked at this one before. I can't remember how to say it. So hold on. So, uh, mm, like, the comments of animals. Many of these kids have a token or anthropomorphic animal involved. Scooby-Doo, Devil Dolls, Mugsy, suggested there's a need for a animal companion in each incarnation of this group. Okay, now we're gonna go into talk about crossovers and character interactions. Crossovers occur appearance in various series switches the series. For instance, In the new Skip-Do movies, we see Skip-Do and so we see the Skip-Do gang team up with characters from other mystery solving shows like Gypsy and the Pussycats and the Funky Fiddle. The crossover establishes the teams as part of the shared narrative universe, suggesting that they're not just similar teams, but possibly the same core group assuming new identities as needed to fit the latest mission or endeavor. The recurrent interactions between evolvers suggest not only shared schedules, but possibly shared realities, where the same core team appears in different forms, recruited across time, space, and sometimes species to solve paranormal mysteries.
And gender and race.
Yeah. Now we have reached the simple bullet of my theory. So,
So what you really need to do is have a graphic you can play whenever you're going to do your silver bullet.
yeah. Okay. The incarnations say that keeps up evidence that solidifies the theory is the idea of incarnations, much like superheroes with alter egos or spy agencies with multiple code names. The idea here is that this group of mystery solvers keeps reinventing themselves to tackle different paranormal or supernatural problems across various centuries. They are the same core team operating under different names involved, adjusted to their environment and mission. Now we'll go down into different names, say team. While the faces and names change, the underlying structure remains the same. While they investigate the 1970s ghost, the funky fandom, underwater monsters and jaguars, or family mysteries in the Amazing 10 and 10 clan. The team consistently operates at the same level. That's a sales skill set. Each naming combination demonstrates the same problem solvers skills to make it expertise and teamwork dynamic. This group is well versed in uncovered hoaxes and navigated supernatural situations. A skill set passed down or reused across different incarnations. Now, in conclusion, I feel compelled with the core team in these animated mystery solver shows. The overwhelming similarities in their social behaviors and roles leads one to inescapable leads one to inescapable conclusion. These keys are all the sacred, reincarnated or rebranded across different settings and realities to continue their mission of solving paranormal mysteries that evolve with the times and adapt new personas, but remain at their core the same unified mystery solving team.
All right, I'd say that's a good place to put that. Yeah, there's a bunch of connections. I will ask, other than Scooby Doo, what do you consider your favorite of the different mystery groups?
Okay, so my this has skewed my favorite for mystery group, which I know I didn't particularly mention it in my tree, but Speed Buggy is one that I partially enjoy.
Speed Buggy is good. For me, would have to be Jabberjaw.
Nice. Hmm. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I like the idea. I like it when they're not mystery solvers. It's more they're doing other things and mysteries happen around them.
yeah, I mean, I enjoy the familiarity of Speed Buggy. I mean, they literally have a character that looks like Shaggy from the hair down to the well green outfit. I mean, that's what I enjoy.
And what is your least favorite Scooby clone?
You're gonna kill me for this,
I guess I know what it is.
Diablo Jaws. I mean,
But
that.
what does Scooby do that he neglects?
Uh, I mean, honestly,
Just no respect. No respect, man.
the one thing I like about Scooby that they did speak Bucky. I'm not sure about the Funky fandom, but you know, Jeff Jones speaks perfect, perfect for like animal English. I mean, yes, he does get nervous time to time, but I really enjoyed that. And it's doing Scooby-Doo is the, Rorody that replaces the O's with the basic sounds, the beginning sounds with the all sound and just making it like he's talking like how I would imagine a dog to talk. Now, I will give you this.
All right. Here's
Not
the thing about Jabberjaw, though. Jabberjaw exists in a world where people already live in underwater civilizations and live alongside fish. So him speaking perfect English makes sense.
okay. That does make sense. It does. But I mean, I'm just saying, for me as an individual, I would have loved to see him to have a little bit of a tough time with the English language. But again, that's just me. So,
I will say I do miss there being all these different types of Scooby Doo style, like mystery solving things.
yeah. Now, I will say this. Out of Scooby Doo itself, and call me a cop out, call me whatever you want, but my
Okay,
least
you're a banana.
uh, my least favorite Scooby character is Scrappy Doo. I mean, like, I did not enjoy Scrappy. I
All right, that is a cop out answer, and that is lies. Scrappy Doo is a great character in both the new Scooby Doo show and in 13 Ghosts of Scooby Doo.
yeah, and I totally respect that you was Scrappy. I did that, but partially I didn't. And for me, you know, I wouldn't like. Okay, you wanna know what my favorite iteration of Scrappy is? Mystery Incorporated.
Where he's just a stuffed doll, like mannequin.
Yes, That's my favorite version of him. So,
Justice for Scrappy Doo.
now, the most of the Scooby fandom don't say for like Scrappy.
I will say that as a vocal minority, Scrappy's presence in the show saved the Scooby Doo franchise. It was having declining ratings. His introduction into the series helped revitalize the show.
Okay, it might have revitalized it, but I mean, if say was overwhelmed and he should have just been in the Scooby and Scrappy show for however long that ran. They
Okay,
didn't.
okay. You look at any of the red shirt Shaggy movies. Um,
Scabby
I'm inventing a new
again?
character. Okay. So,
Yeah!
Scooby Doo and the Boo Brothers, who's the best part of that? Scooby Doo and the Rocket Werewolf, he was the best part of that. Scooby Doo and the Ghoul School, Scrappy Doo carried those movies.
Okay, okay. I will admit that one thing about Scrappy Doo. He did a great job in school. That is the only Scrappy Media that I enjoy.
He's good when he's utilized as basically the straight man counter to Scooby and Shaggy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in my
Like, they'll be scared and he'll carry the actual plot of the show.
yes, I did that, but my I stand by my opinion that the best explanation is let him be a self-maintained and mostly complete.
I will say this: Scrappy works in any context where there is no Fred. If Fred is around, Scrappy serves no purpose. But if there's no Fred, that's the role that Scrappy pretty much fills.
Now, I will say this, and this is an introduction of Scrappy that I seriously did enjoy, and you know, tell me if you've seen it. I bet you have. But the only two shows in Scooby-Doo movie where he's the main villain.
Yes, the start of turning Scrappy Doo into a villain. James Gunn ruins, like, before people just like were indifferent or just thought he was maybe annoying. James Gunn is the person that made people hate Scrappy Doo. He didn't. No one hated Scrappy before those movies. James Gunn made people hate the character.
Yeah, well, I mean, after him as the villain of that movie was probably my favorite use of him, minus Mystery Incorporated.
James Gunn did to Scrappy Doo what Family Guy did to Aquaman.
I tell you for one go there because, yeah,
People were either like indifferent to Aquaman or not knowledgeable of Aquaman, but people didn't dog on him the way they did until Family Guy started doing those cutaway gags about Aquaman. It
yeah,
took it took years before Aquaman became cool again.
yeah, no, I got you. I mean, I would say this, like, Brave and the Bold Aquaman was not my favorite team up with Batman at all. So, yeah. I hate
Outrageous.
it. But yeah, I mean, it's what is, honestly. Okay. Do you have anything else you would like to address?
When it comes to my theory, I think I've settled most of it. It is basically Ryan Steele like being the same character as like the father in Guardian Code. It does make some kind of sense with the last place that we saw him leaving to work on like AI, work on cyberspace stuff, and then him randomly appearing as someone who is taken over by AI in Guardian Code and needs to be rescued again, like he was in VR Troopers. I,
Yeah,
him digitizing people and him digitizing people and that, it kind of makes sense.
I mean, when you put it like that, yeah, it does. It does. Now,
So
I
part of that's
will.
just the show being a ripoff.
I'm not gonna disagree with you there, especially since we basically tried to dance around it Tuesday night. Yeah, but yeah, no, I mean, I don't have anything to add to my, but I will definitely say in which way those that came after Scooby Doo did copy the formula. Now, I'm not
Hey, we're all
saying,
talking about copycats tonight.
yeah,
I do have a question.
yeah.
Um, okay. When it comes to that, did you ever think about adding the different like multiverse stuff that was in Mystery Incorporated?
I did, but honestly, I didn't want to touch the Agent Wells kind of mystery stuff because if I did, and that would have gave support to the whole rewriting the timeline stuff. I I know I saw that, but incorporate that, I mean, was a bit way too much in my opinion.
Okay, I'm on with that. Other than that, I'd say yeah. I think we've covered this topic pretty well. What are we gonna be doing Tuesday? I've actually like,
You forgot again.
hey, I've been busy, man. I've had a long day. I'm tired.
Okay, I could I could lie to you and change it up on you, but I'm not gonna do that. We're launching my least favorite cartoon, the 2020
Animaniacs
anime.
reboot. Okay, yeah, I'll actually watch some of that tonight.
Okay, cool. Uh, okay, yeah. I can't believe I have to rewatch that.
I'm actually looking forward to it. It's something I forgot. I keep forgetting it came out, and I'd see like a clip and go, "Oh, I should watch that," and then I forget about it again.
Yeah, no, I mean, I, I will say this. The first two episodes will have a bunch of jokes that I like, but it does touch on some political stuff that for that episode I will go into, but I normally don't go into politics. So, yeah. Now, I will say this. I do want to clarify it for you, just so it helps. But for everyone here, we're about to hit our 100th episode on our Tuesday night. So,
Whoop whoop, 100.
yeah, and I have got to together with Kekos yesterday to discuss what we're going to do. And we're going to do a proper comparison of Super Sentai and Power Rangers. Now, being a Power Rangers fanboy that I am, I'm gonna do the Power side. Kegels is doing the Super Sentai
And
side.
we settled on Hurricaneger and Ninja Storm.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, so and then so because that's one series that, Kegels knows all about is Hurricane. You've seen all of that, haven't you? Or
I haven't seen all of it, but I've seen a majority, and I'll be able to watch the rest of it.
okay, cool.
Like I know all the major plot points. I've seen like how it ends. I've watched
Yeah,
like the final. I watched a bunch of the beginning, skipped around the middle, and then watched the final like 8 episodes. So I know things and where they happen, but not all the details of like all the extra episodes.
yeah. No, I mean, what I'm thinking about, and we could kind of walk through this on Discord, is the major episodes. If we want to do more than two of that one, or of course the beginning where the three ninja rangers get up more force, the entrance of the Thunder Ranger and Samurai Ranger, and then the end of the series, which I do believe for Power Rangers at least is a free Pablo episode.
Oh yeah, I'd be down on doing that.
Okay, yeah. So that's what I'm thinking, because that will allow us to go more in depth for our 100th episode. And I will say this: at the end of October, beginning of November, I will be live 3 days that week. Or, if we decide to take a day off, whatever. But I'm planning to go live that Tuesday, that Thursday, and that Friday. And one thing I wanted to bring up to you about pretty much every week after next week is, how would you feel about doing like two different shows in one night and covering the Halloween episodes of that those given shows?
What do you mean two different shows each night?
Okay, so let's put it like this. Okay, so, and I don't know where my calendar is on my Windows, but let
I
me.
mean, do you mean like every night during the week watching two episodes?
Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, okay, let me clarify. Okay, so each Tuesday night that we're on our live that we do, I want to do like, because it's October, Halloween themed content. And my thought is each Tuesday we pick two different shows and pick out like one Halloween special from each show. Like,
Oh, so instead of watching two episodes, we watch two Halloween specials.
yes, yes, basically.
Oh
So,
yeah, I'd be down with that. The only issue is Halloween specials are, might be longer than regular episodes.
might be, but some, I mean,
But no, I'm down with it. I think that could definitely work.
yeah, and if there's a timing problem, let me know, we could work it out, but, you know, I don't mind going over an hour, but if that comes into your schedule, definitely let me know, you know?
Yeah, I'm definitely down for that. Switching up because I'm going to be doing a lot of Halloween stuff this month too.
Yeah, and, I figured if we both do Halloween videos on our off time on our own channels, I figured, hey, why not bring it together and give or opinions on hovering spectacles. Now, let me ask you this question. What is your favorite hovering spectacle that you have seen? And why is it the Great Pumpkin Coming Bro? I joke.
Give me a moment. I'm looking up the name of it. I believe I may have found it.
Okay.
I believe it's called Mad. It is Mad Monster from Rankin Bass.
Okay. Nice.
It's one you can like almost never find anywhere. You have to really search for it.
Yeah, I never heard that one myself, so that's interesting. I mean, if I had to pick one, I would probably say, like, the hovering tree is a good one that I've seen. I can't hear you. You sounded like a chipmunk cackles. Like, I literally can't hear you. No, no, can't hear you. No, you're, you're literally squeaking in my ear. Guys, is it just me or do y'all hear that too? No. Hey, Cackles, if you're fine with it, I'm gonna either call you on Discord just to see if it's happening up there. Uh, so, okay, let me call her. Okay, talk. Uh, hold, hold on. Let me, Lisa. Okay, talk. No, I Kenny. Okay, yeah, it's yo freaking bad. Like, what's going on, man? I don't know what to tell her. No. Okay, that was cool. Yeah. Okay, guys. We're gonna call it a night because Keko's microphone is acting up. Okay, you're not squeaking, but I just can't hear you now. Oh, wait, hold on. Say something? Yeah, no, you're still squeaking. Okay, guys, gonna end here. Say for one thing, I hope you enjoyed. Keep on watching come together, and bye.